on Airtable plus Google Form, or Airtable using Google Form, how to fill Google Form and it returns back to Airtable. So here now is empty. What we're doing here is empty, this Airtable base. So what you will do next, you go to your Google and create a Google sheet, a Google form. So when you create a Google form, these are the questions. The question must match what is on your base, and our base is what? Client registration. So we have the full name, we have the email, we have the phone number, and we have the service needed, and these are the responses. So these responses, now we'll see it. Mary Adams, these are the names, demo names I use for this. I don't know them, so it's just Sarah Williams, David Williams, and these are the phone number, the email. This email too does not exist. These are the phone numbers, and these are the service needed. So what do you need to do? You have to view this in Google Sheets. So once you have seen it, you have seen the timestamp, Sarah Johnson, the email, the phone number. This phone number does not exist. So what do we do next? We go to make.com to go and create a scenario. So by creating a scenario, because we are going to do use the information that we have on Google Form, which has been linked to the Google Sheets. So from Google Sheets, we'll take it to Google to Airtable. So on this scenario, the first scenario we are going to create is by the Google Sheet, because every information gotten from anyone that has filled our Google Form are linked to Google Sheets. So we watch out the record. So when we watch out the record, we'll come here and we'll find the spreadsheet name, and the spreadsheet name is client registration. Remember, what we use for our base is what we use in creating our Google Form, which is the client registration. And we'll come here, what is the limit? Are you limiting to 2 or 3? You can limit as long as you want. So if you limit it, once somebody fill the Google Form, it takes it and which you have already linked to your Google Sheet. So when you're creating your Google Form, first thing you have to do is to link it to your Google Sheet, so that whoever that fills that form goes back to the Google Sheet. So we are choosing all, and we click save. So when we click save, we are going to run this. We run this module, and the scenario was saved, and it was successful, both initialization and operation. Don't worry, I will teach about make as time goes on. Then we'll click here to add another module. And which module are we adding? The Airtable, which is the essence of this tutorial. And what do we want to do? We want to create a record, so that whatever information that we got from Google Form that has been linked to Google Sheet will reflect on Airtable. So what do we do? Because I have already connected my Airtable, I will look for the base, which is the client's registration. So that means you must always name your base. And what is the name? My table is table 1. So in case you have different tables and what you're linking, you choose based on what you're linking. And here we are going to do the mapping. This is for full name, this is for email, then we have for phone number, then we have for service needed, and we click on save. So when we have saved this, we right click to run this module. And what does that mean? Is for us to map out what is supposed to be here. Sarah Johnson, we have the email sarah@gmail.com. This is not a real email, and we have 0. These are the numbers. This is according to what we have already filled, because I've already filled those forms before coming here, so before starting this tutorial. So at the end of the day, we have mapped this thing and it's okay. So we'll see whether it's going to run. So both the operation and initialization was successful. As you can see it, this is Sarah Johnson. This is what I input. As it's coming subsequently in a normal live scenario, this is how it comes. What do? We go back to our Airtable. Can you see it? Sarah Johnson, and the email, the number, and the website. Don't worry about the fact that it did not start from here. Do you understand? So the information